I'm pretty sure I killed my coworker. So at the restaurant, we had the dishwasher. He was a great guy. He was like this tall, but he was scrappy. He'd work. He cleaned everything great. He got promoted to actually help out on the line, which he was really excited about. But then we hired a woman to replace him as dishwasher, and he got really mad about that. That we, hire a woman to replace him. I don't know, but he quit. He threw a tantrum and quit. Um, but then we had, I don't even remember her name. We had what's her face, and she was okay. She was nice. She was friendly. She was not the brightest, but she worked super, super hard. Like you'd see her washing dishes, she'd be out of breath. You're like, oh, she's about to collapse. Like, go sit down a minute, honey. But she was working. Unfortunately, about 75% of the dishes she washed and put away, I would come in the next morning and find them like still dirty, like the food all over them. There'd be like liquid and stuff. You'd go to reach for a scoop or a spatula, it'd be like caked on food with one side. You'd get a bowl out of the stack, and there's like, oh, there's bits of crab meat in here. So I'm constantly taking stuff back to dish and running it through in the mornings. Um, and my other morning coworkers came in after me. We were doing the same thing. And this went on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And finally, one day, it had been so bad that like I got there at 6 a.m. Probably around like 10 a.m. I got so fed up with it. Just every dirty thing that me and my coworkers found, I took it and I put it on a cart in the dish room. And when the chef got there, like an hour later, the cart was overflowing. The top of it and the bottom shelf were both just overflowing with dirty dishes. And I told the chef, like, hey, this is just what I found in the last hour, not to mention all morning and every day since she started. And he was like, oh gosh, I didn't know that was blah, 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Um, and then the general manager got in there a little bit later, and I saw the chef kind of show that to him. And I was like, good, maybe they'll finally like address this and do something about it. Tell her to wash her dishes, okay? Make sure stuff's clean. Look at both sides of a spatula. Look at, inside of a bowl before you just go put it up. And granted, yes, there is a lot of dishes, and dish is like a really, really hard job for a restaurant, especially when it's busy. Because, if dish breaks down, if it's clogged up, like the whole restaurant stops. Because if there's no clean dishes to cook with or serve food on, you might as well go home. But at the same time, there's got to be clean dishes to use. So, for weeks, a good chunk of my days was rewashing the dishes that she was supposed to have already been washed the night before and just put up. Anyway. At the end of my shift, it's 2 o'clock. I'm packing up my stuff. I'm getting out of there. I'm going home. It's, end of the day, I don't care about this place anymore. I'm walking out. I see her walking in, and she kind of stops and looks at this pile of dishes on this cart piled up with dishes. She's like, what's that? Looks all confused. And I'm just like, hey, girlie, have a nice day, bless your heart. Just smile and get the hell out of there real fast before they can be like, hey, he found all these dirty dishes. I ain't gonna be the one that, I'm very passive aggressive, not confrontational, so I will make the pile of dishes, but I'm not gonna, say, you left these dishes. I'm gonna tell somebody else that she left these dishes, So I got the hell out of there. And the next morning, I get to work, and I'm bebopping around, I'm doing stuff, Um, later on, my other morning coworkers come in, we're all prepping. And then the chef gets there a little while later, and he says that, God, what was her name? Killed the woman, I don't even know her name. He said that she had to be taken by ambulance because she was having trouble with her heart during the middle of dinner service last night. And that I don't think she collapsed, but she was definitely clutching her chest or something. Like something was wrong with her heart, and the ambulance had to take her to the emergency room. And I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Was it because like she was told she wasn't doing a good enough job and the stress and the pressure of it like gave her a heart attack? Is that why she had to be taken by ambulance? And I didn't actually ask that question. I just kind of, read for some subtext. Nobody ever like answered that question that I didn't ask. I just still kind of, looked around for some subtext and clues and connecting dots, and I'm pretty sure he killed my coworker. I mean, she never showed up again. I've never seen her again. No one's ever really mentioned her. So she may have lived and went on to live, somewhere else, or she may, be in a morgue somewhere. I don't know, but I might have killed a dishwasher. So what you gonna do? I mean, these things happen, right? Right?